Welcome to the Gunner Station. My name is Jason and this is my new channel where I talk all things Arsenal. And today I'd like to talk about the recent comments made by Josh Kroenke, as well as the great news we had yesterday with our brand new signings, but as well the unfortunate incident involving Mesut Özil and Kolasinac. Now before I begin on Josh, I'd just like to make it perfectly clear that I did actually sign the recent petition, that hashtag #WeCareDoYou, because I don't agree with how Stan Kroenke has handled the club, and you hear these rumours about having only 14 million to spend, which is outrageous for a club the size of Arsenal. But then I listened to what Josh actually had to say on the interview he had on Arsenal.com, and to be honest, he came off like very well spoken. He seemed to know what he was talking about. I mean, people do say, was he just reading off an autocue? Is he just saying what we want to hear? He's like a politician as such. But actually, I think to myself, would he have come out with what he has said about us getting excited about transfers and then not deliver on that? Well, then yesterday we got William Saliba and Deli Chalobah. I believe that's how you pronounce it, so apologies if I got that incorrect. And I just think, you know what, Chalobah, that's a very good signing. 22-year-old player from Real Madrid. Real Madrid must have seen something in him for them to have signed him in the first place. Okay, he's not, getting the first team opportunities that a man of his age would probably want. I believe one of the benefits of this loan signing is also to take the pressure off one of our academy players in Joe Willock, who I rate very highly. I thought he actually did very well towards the end of the season. I thought he did very well in his cameo in the unfortunate Europa League final that we lost. But I believe that long term, he could be our Aaron Ramsey replacement. But at the same time, you don't just throw him to the wolves and throw him in the deep end, which unfortunately we seem to have done with a lot of our other youngsters and stunt his development. Whereas between him and Chalobah, we've got two good midfield players that can play with Granit Xhaka or can play with Lucas Torreira, and I'd be quite happy with that. In terms of William Saliba, ideally I'd like him to start playing for us now because we are in desperate need of a centre-back. But, if that's part of the deal where we've got to loan him, I'll take the hit, especially with Tottenham Hotspur after him. I'm glad we obviously signed him over them. But, long term, he looks like quite a tall guy, only 18 years old. He seems to only get better. And, I'm very happy with him as a potential signing. So, that's two very good players I'm happy with that Josh Kroenke, and Arsenal, I should say, have signed. So, you know what? I'm willing to give Josh a bit of slack and believe what he says, especially if we go off the transfers that we're linked with, such as Kieran Tierney from Celtic and, of course, Wilfried Zaha from Crystal Palace. 80 million, as good as the player he is, and I'd be very excited if we get him. He's not worth 80 million, but I don't think he'll go for that price. I think, we will get him for about in the 60 million region, and whether we got to give away Cole Jenkinson or another player on loan like a Reece Nelson, then so be it. But I do think we'll get our man, but that one will be very drawn out as it already is. They don't want to lose him. They obviously have their valuation, and if I was a Crystal Palace fan, then, I wouldn't want to lose him for any less than what I think he's worth. But at the same time, you've got to be a bit realistic. Some of these figures are just, outrageous, really. The other thing I'd like to talk about is the unfortunate incident around the Golders Green area in London involving Mesut Özil and Kolasinac. Mesut Özil's wife was there at the time, and these two hooded thugs have come about holding, I think it's a knife. Some people are saying it's a metal pole. Either way, it's still a weapon, and they've tried to cause robbery on them. And I just think, Kolasinac, on one hand, I do, I highly respect him for going after them, but at the same time, that could have ended very badly, and, I just think, the good news is they're both safe. I don't think anything actually was stolen, and obviously they're, cooperating with the police, they've told everything, and, hopefully these two men at large can be caught and arrested. But, that's just a sad state of affair of London in general at the moment, but, that's maybe for another YouTube channel to delve deeply into that issue. Anyhow, thank you for watching the first video of my channel. If you wonder what this white thing around my eye is, it's the ring lights. As I said, hopefully it sounds alright. The background, I'll just put my Arsenal flag there. Maybe it'll get better with time, who knows. But yeah, no, I thought I'd just, as and when, just talk about Arsenal, which is like a deep passion of mine. And hopefully, subscribe to my Instagram and my Twitter, which is both Gunner Station. I'll start putting stuff up eventually. And yeah, I hope to see you back here soon. Thank you.